What's up, everybody? HTG Brian here, and we are back with another episode of Easy Platinums. That's right, this is number 13, lucky number 13, and it happens to be Friday. That's a little weird, but we'll just move on from that. Energy Cycle. This is an older title. It's been around for a little bit. It's from a developer. This will be a good one for Loki. Here you go, Loki. So the developer is Sometimes You, but it's actually published by Evgeny Kalpov. I can't even say it. It's EVGENIYKOLPAVKOV. Anyways, it looks rather interesting. To be honest with you, there's a nice cat. That's a kind of a playful cartoon cat. There's a little bit more realistic cat on the main menu here. Drex was not really sure what to think of that when he saw it on the screen, and it was on my stream screen too. We were doing the preview, setting it all up, and he could see, and he was like looking at it, and he was like looking at me like, "Why is there cats on your screen? Why is your cats on your screen?" Let's see here. What do we got going on in the chat now? To be honest with you, we've had some complications with YouTube this last week. I'd like to say it's a me thing and that something's weird on my end, but other people have reported stuff's happening too. So basically, I apologize for all of that. The timer was really weird today before on the premiere page. I'm not able to go all the way back as a result because I had to refresh and refresh and refresh. So I can't be sure who was here first, except for I remember who was first. It was Gray. What's up, Gray? Thanks for being the first one here as per usual. Scrolling down the list from what I have here, I know that Loki was here. Rob showed up for a hot second. Kirsten was shortly after that. Paige also made an appearance early. Matt also blessed us with his presence. I can see Drex is making it into his chair. We got his new chair yesterday too, and it's not as deep. So like it's kind of more of like a bench seat rather than like a recliner type of thing. So he has very limited space. It's longer, but it's not as deep, if that makes sense. So we got it downstairs. Hopefully he'll settle into that and everything will be good. Scrolling. By the way, I got Garry in my ear, and today you can hear him because I'll get to that in a second. But what's up, Garry? How you doing today, dude?
Pretty good. What's up, guys?
Pretty good, he says. And you guys can hear me okay? You can hear him okay? And like everything else. We're going to have to experiment with the audio of the game in a minute because it is really loud on my end. I don't know how it's going to be on your end. I've adjusted some volume so we're ready to kind of, set it up, but we'll see. I also forgot to set up a Twitter button today, so that is unfortunate. I might take a quick second to do that here in a minute. If I forgot you in the chat, I apologize. I also see Spidey Mate and let's see here, Brian Park is here too. These cats look scary. One could be Kitty, the other one could be Emmett. Yeah, that's true. It's true. They do look rather scary. Did you notice I tried to like put the little battle markings on Thumby too? I don't know. It was a little Kratos-esque, even though the coloring was off. I felt like that. It's kind of giving that battle paint. Grace says everything's fine. Great. That's awesome. Paige says loud and clear. Brian, finally there is a sound in the intro. Yes, I actually didn't realize there wasn't a sound until I redid everything this last weekend. And it was funny because I was testing everything and I was checking audio levels because that was a big concern of, the upgrade was I wanted to make sure I pushed the limits of my mic and the game volume rather than dropping them down. I always have some competition with the the air conditioner and the fans up here, but I think we got it pretty good. And then I realized, wait a minute, there's no sound in the intro. So I went and I fixed that and I got it added. And so things are a little different, still a little quirky because my original settings are gone. So like some things were very specific, and So let's see here. Before 10 seconds, what? I was early. Yeah, 10 seconds before. I did see you sneak in here at the last second. All right, so Energy Cycle. This is a pretty crazy puzzler game. It's actually a 2 to 10 hour platinum, suggestive, which, wait a minute, Brian, that's not an easy platinum. So technically an easy platinum to me would be something I could get done in one stream. What's up, Joey? Welcome to the stream. So technically streams can be anywhere from 4 to 5 hours on the, for me. I know some people stream 8 hours, 12 hours a day, every day, but for us, we do about the 4 to 5 hours. So anything that can be done in that time frame is, to me, considered an easy platinum. Lately, we've been kind of knocking these out the park with these 30-minute Ratalaika, well, however you say it. They're usually really short. This one is supposed to be really short too, using an exploit. What is an exploit? Isn't that cheating? Yes and no. So here's the thing. For whatever reason, the developers added a cheat code, not Tyler P, not the Whooper, but a cheat code that allows you to basically bypass the harder parts of the trophy list. So I don't know why they did this, and I feel sort of guilty about even attempting this. But to be 100% honest with you, I didn't read the full details of the guide when I got this game. I looked at about 7 games this morning. Most of the games were $10 to $15. And as you guys know, I have a hard time paying $10 to $15 for a game that's going to take me 10 to 15 minutes to beat. So I usually wait for those games to go on sale and try to take advantage of those sales and then come back to them and play them then. So I was looking, and I landed on Energy Cycle, which actually only cost me $5. In fact, no, I take that back. I think it was $2.99. I think it was $2.99. It was on sale. So let me just double check. I'll get that accurate info for you. But anyways, or maybe I won't. PlayStation, thank you. Here's your receipt. Yes, $2.99. So this game can be picked up from the PlayStation Store for $2.99. And it with this exploit that we're going to show you right now, it can be done in anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes. Garry actually did some testing to verify that the exploit still worked, and then just kind of started to play the game to see if he could figure out a rhythm to it to help me out in case I got stuck. And he's almost done. He's got like, I don't know what, 8, 10 levels left, something like that. And he's almost got the platinum, and he did it in like 20 minutes. All right, so here we go. By the way, Loki, I don't know if you're out there watching right now, but I did check out the Inksplosion remix, or edited as you call them. Dude, it was good. It had me laughing. I don't even remember. I was telling Garry while I was watching, I don't even remember saying like half the stuff that comes. Like, that stuff's all just like random, I guess, diarrhea of the mouth. So you're welcome for giving you such great stuff to work with. But if you haven't already, definitely check out Loki's channel from the chat. He's not currently active right now, but we should get a link from him so that we can post those, because he's doing a good job of kind of exploiting my funny, if you get my drift there. All right, so Energy Cycle. There's 3 modes: puzzle, time attack, and infinite play. The puzzle mode, there are solutions that we have to each puzzle. There are 28 of them that we will solve. Well, 27, because I did one. Again, we were testing things out, trying to figure this out. So it says how to play. So check this out. Real quick, I'll just show you. When you click each cell on the game field, it changes color, and the colors of the adjacent cells horizontally and vertically. Your task is to bring all the cells to the same color. So, as you can see here, when you toggle one, it kind of does the old tic-tac-toe kind of thing, where like you get the other colors moving as well. Now, our solutions are pretty simple for the main puzzles. Now, the time attack and the infinite play, the exploit for those requires us to solve one puzzle in each mode. Then we have to just spam X as fast and hard as we can. So we are going to definitely go hard in the paint, or hard on the X button here in a minute. But we're going to start with that just to get the exploits out of the way and make sure that I can do this. Otherwise, it's 2 to 10 hour platinum. So, all right, so here, let's go ahead and try this out. Time attack, level 1. So again, I gotta try to get them all the same color, and I really am not sure. Like, okay, what are these supposed to be? Okay, those are all. No. So obviously they can't be. So we gotta go. Let's try light blue. Looks like there's 3 colors to each one. Whoops. Get up there. All right, so I solved it. Now, I'm going. Should just pop off.
You should only get 3.
Huh?
You should only get 3 trophies.
How long does it take?
Uh-oh.
Did I mess up?
It wasn't supposed to go to the next. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to go to the next screen. The countdown.
So I have to hit X before it goes in?
With the 2.
Okay,
yeah.
so I might have messed.
Like, as soon as it's done, just start bashing it.
Oops. Alright.
Because the number that shows at the end of the time attack, that should just go up and up and up.
There we go. Boom. Alright. Boom. There's 2. So this is how we're okay, so I got 3. Time attack, only 3?
That's only 3, yep.
So, basically what we just did was we cheated our way through all those levels and the game thinks that we beat it. So we just got that. Now, infinite play. This goes on and on and on and on and on for infinity. So we're going to try this one. And again, the same rule applies. All you have to do is solve the puzzle. Oh, snap! I didn't realize it was only going to take me 1 move to complete it. But as soon as you complete it, you just have to spam the button. And it basically just confuses the game into thinking that you've beat the level. Basically pulsing it with an energy cycle. So there's 3 trophies. How many do I get here? 5. Okay. 4. Okay. And the last one should be for level 60? No, 50. Okay, infinity level 50. 5th, boy. Alright, so I made it to 65 in a blink of an eye. That was pretty sweet. Alright, so real quick, let's go ahead and check out the trophies. We never looked at the trophies to begin with. Total, there are... Oh, snap, David and George Barnes. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you enjoy our content. Douglas Miller also subscribed about an hour ago. And, you know, I actually went to school, played on the golf team, was actually neighbors with a kid named Douglas Miller. Doug? Is it you? If it is, thanks for the support, man. And, you know, feel free to reach out to me and let's chat. Let's catch up. It's been forever. It'd be weird for you to, like, follow me on YouTube and not to talk in real life. So now I just got to get through a bunch of puzzle levels. So I got to get through 28. And then look at that. Energy cycle is complete. So 28th level will be the energy cycle completion. And then that should give me all of the rest of the trophies. So, yeah. So this is where it gets a little bit weird and where it's a little confusing. So I'm going to show you level 1. And again, what we just need to do is get all of the colors the same. But why? This is what confused me, because wait a minute. We gotta get them the same. So in this case, it says the solution says tap twice and then tap once. And guess what? It works. So the goal was to get them all green versus changing them all into... So like when I first looked at the solutions and was trying to figure it out, it was like, wait, do I have to get all of that row the same color? That row is... No, you're looking for like a blackout kind of a thing. Like think bingo, and like you got to get it all instead of just like a row. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to just go ahead and jump into the solutions to the puzzles, and I'm just going to try to get them done, you know, rather quickly. So level 2 says I got to go all the way up to the top. I got to hit this guy once. I got to go over here and hit this guy twice. I got to come down here and hit this guy once. Come over here and hit this guy twice. And then come down here and hit this guy twice, and we should all be green. All right. So next one down. So this is crazy. This is crazy. It's super confusing trying to figure this out when you're looking at this, because it shows you like a number 1 on this one right here, and you're like, okay, well, that's cool. So we'll hit that one first. 1, and then there's a 2. So we'll come over here and a 2. So 1, 2, and then wait, there's another 2 right here. Wait a minute. That's what was confusing me. Is like, how do you know which 2 to hit first? How do you know why to hit that one? You know, and so anyways. This is so easy, I could do it in my sleep. $2.99 right now, guys. $2.99 in the PlayStation Store. It's got a decent soundtrack. How loud is that? Is that like crazy loud for you guys, or is it all right? Bam! I got one more down here. That should be a trophy. No?
It's not too
It's
bad.
not too bad. We're good?
Yeah.
I'm confused with this game. What are you supposed to do? So again, what we're trying to do is black out the screen with all one color. So check it out. I'll show you guys again. So right now you can see I've got green, I've got dark blue, and I've got light blue. Now in theory, what we're supposed to do is like experiment and like try to shift these around and guess which colors or which node needs to be changed. Now, if I change this guy right here, this one right in the middle, that's all by himself, he is not touching anybody, so no other circles will change color. But if I touch, let's say I change this color right here, both the top and the sides will change colors too. So we got to be careful in how we change, because we're trying to get them all one color. Now, it's either going to be green, light blue, or dark blue. In this case, I actually have puzzle solutions. Let's see here. Okay, I got to go down here. So starting here, we got to go 1, 2, and then come down here and go 1, 2, and then this guy right here is a 1, and then this guy's a 1, 2. Mic check, sibilance. 1, 2, and then we got 1, and then we got 1, 2. Ha ha ha. All right, next. Is that making any more sense, you guys? Yeah, and it does. I see what you mean. It like bumps you around. It like doesn't drop you to the next one. It like, it's like, hey, why don't you do 13 next, even though it's not open yet. 1, yeah. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. Ah! So like that's weird. I just finished level 7, right? And it dropped me down to 16. Like, why is it? That's weird. It was doing that to Garry too. Actually, I just finished level 6. I didn't even finish level 7. So I got a new drink today. The wife actually went and got Starbucks coffee things. Normally I get these little drinks called Pete's if I do a coffee. But they're like $4 for these little tiny 8-ounce cans. And these 14-ounce the espressos from Starbucks is only like $2.99 or something like that. So she got me a molten chocolate lava. It's like drinking a milkshake. All right, so 7. We got to start up at the top. It doesn't matter where you start. That's the thing. We are using a guide on PlayStationTrophies.com. I can get you guys the link and or the author of this guide if that is something that would help you guys out. Okay, so I missed one somewhere. Yes. Now it's trying to get me to play 21, but I'm only on 8. What a bad influence. The music's cool. I dig the soundtrack. I like, this is a little fun fact for you. I actually really enjoy like some good like lounge music, like, and I don't mean like a Vegas lounge, like a Neil Diamond Phillips or Lou Diamond, whoever, Neil Diamond or any of that. Not Neil Diamond Phillips. Anyways, you guys get what I'm saying. Lounge music, like the genre. I listen to a lot of lounge when I'm playing like Monsters or, you know, something methodical and strategy like. The wife and I like listening to it. It's something that she enjoys. She likes a lot of the 80s stuff, which I like, but I get really tired of it after a while. Especially when she's like singing full blast. Which is always good, but... Oh, crap. There we go. Look at that, I figured out my own problem. Alright, so we're making good ground here. This is truly a really easy platinum. It's gonna make me pass out too with this nice soothing music. See how fast I'm just plowing through these? Anybody got any big plans this weekend? It's Friday. I personally don't have much planned. I am going to work on Lego Star Wars and try to get a couple 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 videos out. We'll see if I get anywhere on that. So what else is going on? Reese has bowling. I don't know if I told you guys. Reese is actually part of the bowling team for his high school, which is pretty cool. So he bowls Wednesday nights and Saturday nights. The only downside to it is the bowling alley, the good one that the team chose to play at, is all the way out, way across town. And it's not like that far, but it is quite a drive. And that's the only bummer side to it. And because we have Drex, and because it is so far, I have yet to go watch him bowl, so I have no idea if he's even any good or not. Look at that. Ooh, Loki better get that heartbeat going with the camera. Ooh, getting groovy up in here. Getting groovy. So originally, I gotta be honest, the original plan today was we were gonna have Garry in my ear, like trying to explain which energy piece to change color and how many times. And so I was like, yeah, it'd ultimately be awesome if you could just, you know, say a bottom right green one twice or whatever. And he was like, okay. And so then we started looking at some of these puzzles, and like the first row probably would have been pretty easy. Once we start getting into like the third and fourth row, it gets pretty squirrely. Like, it's pretty amazing how many things are on there. But we'll be able to solve them pretty quick as long as I can keep track of which ones that I have used and which ones I have not used. Like, this one's getting pretty complex too. Nailed it! Alright, so 15. What do you guys think? Is this an enjoyable game? Is this an enjoyable soundtrack? Are you guys getting tired of the easy platinums? Would you like to see it replaced with something else? You know, like perhaps some like I don't know, Payday gameplay or something. We've been talking about playing Payday again. That's kind of a mature game, but we might be able to make that happen over here. There's not too much. I guess there's a fair amount of cussing. That would be the one downside to playing it. And I know a lot of you are not interested in hearing cussing. It wouldn't be me cussing. Might hear an occasional blunder come out of me, but like on Apex. We had some pretty fun times yesterday playing Apex with old Interwhooper. Didn't quite pull off a dub yet. And then rumors are, I guess rumor was verified, I'll say. Picture was provided. Garry actually got his first Season 3 win playing with, it looked like just one rando.
The other guy left pretty much at the end of the game.
So yeah, so he's officially got a Season 3 win now, so maybe his confidence will change. I will likely play some Apex here today after I get my chores done. Alright. I was like, wait a minute, why is that row green? But I gotta... Yeah. Let's see here. Then we got one. This is not working out like I thought it would. But it is. That's crazy how that worked. I would have never tried to solve it that way. Never. And where are you at, Garry? Did you actually finish yet?
No, I'm just watching the stream.
Well, that seems boring. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay, well, guess I'm leaving.
Guess I'm leaving, man.
Guess I'm leaving.
Well, I can like pretty much look at the computer and just like once I get oriented with the screen here. So let's see here. I'll go all the way down here and boom, boom.
I'm keeping an eye on Joey. He's being a little bad in chat.
Oh, Joey.
I might have to time
Ooh, is he talking about my Blazers? Oh.
No. He's not doing anything bad. Just messing with him.
So, Kirsten, that's not a bad idea to have her stay home. The thing is that because she missed that entire first week that we had Drex, and because she had intermittent days, 2 or 3 days the next week, and then another day the following week, that she missed work, she's way behind on a lot of her paperwork. And so, because she has to drive all the way out there, because the bowling alley is way out there, her work is actually pretty close. So she's been taking him out there, dropping him off, going to work, getting stuff done, going back and getting him, and then coming home. we have discussed me being, you know, potentially the driver at some point to take him out there, but right now, just like, you know, ergonomically, it just makes way more sense to have her take him, because then she can go, and she has dual screens at work with dual computers, and like she can like have, you know, students and case files and stuff like that up here, and then have everything she needs to like change and modify and write documents here, and you like how and simulating her keyboard experience there. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, the new Plants vs. Zombies looks like a hoot. I'm surprised, actually, that Gary or myself have not purchased that yet. Nice, you got a Season 3 win yesterday. Nice. And you have to behave, Gary. Nice. All right, back to my puzzle solving here. All right, where am I at now? I am on level 20. Let's go. We got up here. Let's go. 1, 2. Whoops, I messed that up. So now I got down a row. 1, 2. I feel like I'm like hacking a server or something, like trying to. It's kind of funny how that. Trying to make sure I get everything all good to go. Woo. No real competition on time today, and as you guys can see, I'm already like really getting near the end here. There's really no challenge, I guess you'd say. I almost messed that up. I think I actually forgot to do some. Oh, never mind. I didn't. That solves that. 23. Yeah, like I said, there are 28. There's another exploit for a game, too, that I keep being told I should do. It's the Jack 2, I think is what it is. Is that right, Gary?
Yeah. Yeah, you can pretty much get every single trophy from the main menu.
Man, this definitely falls into the easy platinums, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Only one more trophy. Actually, I think there's 2. I think there's 2. Let's see here.
Yeah.
2, 1.
Level 27 and game completed. I feel like I didn't do this one. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break here from that and see what's going on. This is in fact boring. Well, you know what you can do, dude. You know what you can do. Let's see here. Sono says very boring, huh? You guys are always complaining about games. Like has either of you ever even suggested a game that I play? I mean, if we're going to be calling each other out here, let's just call it out here. I'm seeing soundtrack is good, volume is good. This is an enjoyable game, music is fun. Brian says maybe you could try Plants vs. Zombies, which I was just talking about, based on his suggestion. I didn't say anything, Spider-Mate.
What happened?
He's telling me to shut up, but I don't know. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that like you actually bring more trouble to the stream than you do like positivity or any kind of contribution, Spidey mate. Can we not be taking shots at admin? Like, especially when you're sitting there complaining? Suggest some games or something. Try to be positive. Try to Try to, you know, bring some smiles and positivity. This world has too much junk to be, you know, providing more negativity. So, hey, if you don't like this game, I totally understand that not everybody likes every game. This is an easy platinum series. The whole point of this is to get easy platinums. Most of these games are games that I would never even play or even think about if it wasn't for the easy platinum. That being said, lately, lots of you have been enjoying the easy platinum series. And like I said, if that's something that you guys are over and you'd like to go to something a little bit longer, a little more serious, I am not against that. I just need to hear it from you guys. And if you guys don't like this game, I would love to hear some feedback on what games you might like to see. That would be excellent. Alright, here comes level 27, so the second to last trophy coming up right now. Right now. A lot of twos across the top, my dude. A lot of twos. So yeah, could you imagine Gary trying to explain this one to me? Can I get a bling? Can I get a bling? Let me get one more for the platinum. Alright, click here to reveal. Alright, so this is another doozy. We got 1, 2. Ooh, try to sneak one in on me over there. I see. Let's see here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 1. Can I get a blink? Can I get a blink? Oh, thanks for the blink. One more. Can I get a platinum blink? Bam! All right, look at that. Ooh, it's a nice little kitty cat jumping. Drexel's not amused. All right, so check that out. You guys know what's next, right? We're gonna go ahead and come up here, make sure we got that plat number 101. Lovely, lovely. All right, and then of course, thank you. Come again. All right, so easy platinum number 101. Well, technically it's episode 13, but my 101st platinum. Super easy. Where are we at on time today? 32 minutes. That was with me talking for like 10 minutes too. That's pretty awesome. Let's see here. I'm gonna lose my mind with all the negative BS. I'm with you, Joey. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm all about like suggestions and things. It doesn't mean that I can provide what you guys are gonna request, but I always try to, you know, appease as many people as I can. And I know I can't please everyone, but I always just appreciate and try to create as much positive movement as possible. I know that sometimes even I have my moments, as it was referred to as Brian melting down the other day when we were playing Apex and I was hiding and I was trying to get Gary and Nick to stop talking, and it was pretty funny. I finally just left the party chat so I could hear the game. Let's see here. Play the Playroom. You are not playing it. Yeah, I have no room or intention of playing VR. Not only do I not have room, I actually get really sick when I play it. So it'd be like asking you to, you know, drink or eat something that makes you wildly uncomfortable or ill even, and then, you know, so I can't do the VR stuff. I do have one chance to maybe experiment with the possibilities of like Dramamine, the anti-nausea pills, and playing. I have not done that yet. But even if that worked, I just have such a limited space here that I don't know, and especially once I pull the green screen all the way down. I don't know if you guys can see, I actually have the green screen halfway down, and I'm doing this because I'm training Drex. See, though, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it at all. It's okay, dude. You're good. See, I mean, just look at him. He's not okay with it. So even once I do get, you know, if I do get by the whole concept of being ill while playing it, I don't know that I'd be able to. What was the other one? Let's say, Gary play some Fortnite Playground. Yeah, so yeah, we don't play Fortnite. We used to a long time ago. We don't see ourselves returning to it. I mean, anything is possible, but I mean, if I had to put a number on it, I would say there's probably a 1 in a million chance. That's right, 1 in a million chance that we will return to play Fortnite. If we did, it would likely be some of those obstacle course type things versus playing the game. I've never been into like competition, like 1v1s. Like that doesn't, to me, that doesn't necessarily prove anything because often there's so many variables like connections, guns unlocked or not unlocked, depending on the game and things. Like, so I've just never been into like a 1v1 competition, And let's see here, not the VR version, the original. I'm not even sure. What I thought Playroom was only VR. Am I wrong on that? I mean, I thought the Playroom was VR, and I don't know anything about it. So, the Playroom isn't Playroom VR. I mean, it shows the camera. It requires the camera.
Yeah, I think it's only.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only VR. I mean, you may be talking about something else, or maybe there's some updates or something. But it was my understanding that that game came with the VR headset, and I have it because I own the VR. But like I mentioned, I don't play it. I literally bought it and played it for like a week, and then every time I played it, I got sick, and so Reese kind of inherited it. So it's been downstairs on his PlayStation, where there's lots of room and youth, people who don't get sick playing it. Christoph says the Playroom is non-VR. Okay, well, I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that at all. There's also motion sickness pressure bracelets that might help. Yeah, we have a bunch of those. I've never understood those. I feel like maybe you have to know where your pressure points are or something. Like those, we have a bunch of them. Because Reese gets really motion sick in boats. His mother is like my wife. She's really probable to being sick on a boat or a ride or anything like that. And as I'm getting older, I get that way too. I wasn't always this way. In fact, I was a thrill seeker. I loved corkscrews and double loop-de-loops and all sorts of stuff on roller coasters when I was 15, 16 years old or younger. But cameras for tracking the controller. So I wouldn't. There's no way. There's like no room for me to comfortably. I mean, I literally have, like, I'm touching the wall right now. I'm literally and my TV is mounted on my wall, so it's closer. So like I'm touching my TV right now. Like I have very limited space up in my office, unfortunately. So, but yes, I mean there's hundreds of other games. I can't imagine the Playroom is the only game that you would like to see me play. And what do you guys think about the whole concept of easy platinums? Are you guys still interested in seeing those? Are you guys over it? And in a roundabout way, it would work out kind of good if you guys were over it, because I've played most of the everyone rated games that are quick and easy. There's definitely other games out there that are a little bit longer, like even Concrete Genie is reportedly kind of an easy platinum. It's just a time-consuming platinum. I don't know about YouTubers Life OMG. I've got lots of games, lots of variety. Some of these things would be totally acceptable on HTG, while some of them would not be. Spyro would be a good one, Joey. I've had lots of suggestions for that. And at some point, I definitely need to play that one. Well, okay, again, Christoph, I have like zero to like. I am very unlikely going to be playing any kind of Playroom game. But if there's an actual game, I would love to play some sort of like competition-based game where like, what's that one called? Like, what's that one, Gary? It's the new one. You were just talking about it the other day. I can't think of the name. Something Jack or something. What's the name of it? You don't know Jack? 4 or 17 or something.
Oh,
Jackbox Party Pack. There we go. Something like that would be fun to have, like, multiple, maybe even some of you from the chat involved. I think that would be amazing. A little longer, easy platinums, more story-driven ones. Okay. Still waiting to see a game I suggested. It's one of those $15. It is. And if it's one of those, like, what was it, Blackwood Crossing? Something like that, Blackwood Crossing. Wasn't that it, Kirsten? And yeah, Jackbox is like, Here, let's go look it up.
Yeah, Jack and Daxter, the first one is pretty easy.
So, basically, there's all sorts of stuff. There's trivia, there's deathmatch trivia murder party. Well, I guess the popular trivia deathmatch trivia murder party. Try to survive bizarre new mini games. So it's basically like a bunch of like, again, party games. Stuff that would be high competition. This one is probably, I believe it's rated M. Let's check it out and see. Rated teen. Okay. Rated teen.
I have some of them. So.
Okay. So and Gary does have a few of them, so we might even be able to, check it out.
Relax.
I love Jackbox. I have one. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I
Box Party Pack 6.
And people don't need the game either. They just need a connection to the internet as well.
Interesting. And how many people does it support? 4? Mayo and Cookie.
Some of the games support like thousands of people, but they're only in the audience. But a lot of the games support maybe 8 people.
This looks really fun.
Build your own nonsensical dictionary. And the hidden identity game, push the button. Unmask the aliens before time runs out.
I'm trying to think of that other game that I was talking to you about the other day.
What? Play with
That's
up
like
to
Jackbox.
10 people using phones as controllers. Not to cut you off, but that just really took me by surprise.
Find your inner party.
Yeah.
Some of them have an adult rating.
Use your words. Use your words is really good
Okay.
as well.
Well, how much is this guy? Like 30 bones or something? Yeah. Alright. We'll have to, let's hear it. What all is in it? It's a weird dictionarium. Made the funniest definition win. Oh, man, that could get really, really bad. We might have to, like, play this, like, a couple of times on the main channel and then have, like, an unrated version where we play this on the mature channel and people who want to come check it out could definitely... Lego Star Wars. Spidey mate, I am very methodically playing through my Star Wars, and I wouldn't want to mess with my progress of my game or anything. I don't even know that you can connect and play. That would be a surprise. I've heard rumors of a couple of the Lego games being able to play, like indie maybe, but I didn't think it was Star Wars. I'm unaware of that being an option, but I am actually covering and doing Lego Star Wars on our main channel. What is Quiplash? It's another Jackbox game, it looks like. $10, 3 to 8 players, audience of thousands, team build a hit party. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like some of that would be fun, right? Like I feel like having like a party night would be fun. So yeah, I mean, you guys keep the suggestions going, and yeah, let's see here. 45 minutes. We're only at 45 minutes. It's crazy to me. Crazy to me. Yeah, this was a super easy one. I should have probably tried to platinum this game the real way instead of using the exploit, or at least pick the shorter version, the one that only required the 3 trophies, and played that side out. Hey, look at Joey. Joey's getting down on some Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. I wonder if he's using any videos or trophy guides. Hey, Yellow, what's up? Yep, easy plats. We knocked out one already. In fact, I've already deleted it. Just finished up the Energy Cycle Platinum. It was actually about a 20-minute platinum. Cost $2.99 in the store. As it sits right now, you're asking how many platinums I have. I just rang off my 101st today. So, you know, respectable. Nothing to brag about, but nothing to, nothing to shy off from or clown on too hard. I'm 1 gold trophy away from representing my clan and my area code 503. It's our area code out here in Oregon. Hey guys, that's all I really have for today. It is the weekend. I always suggest you guys get out and do something fun, especially maybe spend some time with your friends and family other than being glued to your phone or to your game systems. I am going to do some of that. I'm also going to do some work, which will require me to be glued to some game systems. But I'm going to try to do both. Try to balance that out, you know. Of course, we might do a bonus stream today. We got to round up a squad and see what's available, and we might even check out something different. I don't want to say what it is. We've talked about it recently. I'm really hyped for it, but we're gonna look into that today. So let's see here. Joey says you've been helping me out with the plan on Star Wars, something like 10 trophies. Nice. I used to have 56, and I switched to Steam. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm not against that. I think that any game that has an achievement or trophy or extra kind of a list of objectives to complete, I think that really changes the dimension of the game. I think most games, not physically, but I think of them as like a 2D game. Like they're very straightforward and easy, and there's no like the Nintendo Switch. I would be so much more drawn into playing games on Switch if there was some sort of a rewards system. I know it's dumb because I can't trade it in for money. I can't. I mean, even right now we're talking about my 101 plats. Like that's not really bragging rights. I mean, yeah, I've completed 101 games, but I mean, what is that? That really just means I don't go out a lot. I mean, right? I mean, so I mean, it's like, And speaking of which, Tyler, Mr. Almost 200. All that being said, I do feel that it actually creates a little more urgency or drive for you to complete those games, and hopefully Nintendo will add that soon. But like I said, any platform that offers that, I appreciate, and I think it's good to chase those. Joey says he's available. All right, Joey, we'll let you know what's up. It's not Apex that I'm referring to. So, and Gary's even probably scratching his head, going, "Wait, is he talking about what I think he's talking about? I think he is." And I am Gary. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So let's see here. Is there a possibility you'll be doing another stream? Yes, there is a possibility of another stream, and there is a possibility it might even be Apex. But we're gonna look into some other options, some stuff that isn't even on my menu, or maybe is on my menu. I don't know. Hey guys, again, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I hope the weather treats you nicely. I hope everything else goes swimmingly for you. I myself, I'm going to try to get to the grind, and hopefully you'll see me. Maybe not. But you guys know the drill, though. Head on over to any of our social media pages. They can all be found down below. If my button were to work. Hold on here. This is so maddening, I swear. Oh, look at that. Head on over to any of those down there. And, to the, of course, HappyThumbsGaming.com is kind of under construction right now. It'll be back soon. Hopefully real soon. I'm hoping to get some graphical stuff this weekend, and that will start the process. So, anyways, you guys have a good time. I'll see you next time. As always,